To me, movies and music go hand in hand. When I'm writing a script, one of the first things I do is find the music I'm going to play for the opening sequence. I'll write for a while and then I'll find an appropriate song, and in a weird way the music will keep me in the mood. I find music to define the mood of the movie, the rhythm the movie is going to play in. I want to top expectations. I want to blow you away. I don't believe in elitism. I don't think the audience is this dumb person lower than me. I am the audience. When people ask me if I went to film school, I tell them, no, I went to films. Everything I learned as an actor, I have basically applied to writing. The good ideas will survive. Trying to make a feature film yourself with no money is the best film school you can do. If you just love movies enough, you can make a good one. I couldn't spell anything. I couldn't remember anything, but I could go to a movie and I knew who starred in it, who directed it, everything. When I'm writing, it's about the page. It's not about anything else. It's not about getting a movie made. That's a different thing. That's a different hat I wear. Violence is a form of cinematic entertainment. Asking me about violence is like going up to Vincente Minnelli and asking him to justify his musical sequences. I steal from every single movie ever made. I love it. If my work has anything, it's that I'm taking this from this, and that from that, and mixing them together. If you want to make a movie, make it. Don't wait for a grant, don't wait for the perfect circumstances, just make it. Novelists have always had complete freedom to pretty much tell their story any way they saw fit. And that's what I'm trying to do. Just because you are a character doesn't mean you have character. I try not to get analytical in the writing process. I try to just kind of keep the flow from my brain to my hand as far as the pen is concerned and go with the moment and go with my guts. I'm a historian in my own mind. I loved history because to me, history was like watching a movie. All my movies are achingly personal. You can't write poetry on the computer. It's very important that every movie I do makes money because I want the people that have the faith in me to get their money back. I always do an all-night horror marathon on Saturdays where we start at 7 and go until 5 in the morning. When I make a movie, I want it to be everything to me, like I would die for it. I've always said Thomas Edison invented the movie camera to show people killing and kissing. Violence in real life is terrible. Violence in movies can be cool. It's just another color to work with. You name any horrific thing, and I can make a joke out of it. I want to have the fun of doing anime, and I love anime, but I can't do storyboards because I can't really draw, and that's what they live and die on. Movies are not about the weekend that they're released, and in the grand scheme of things, that's probably the most unimportant time of a film's life. Emotion will always win over coolness and cleverness. It's when a scene works emotionally and it's cool and clever, then it's great. That's what you want. I laugh all the time. I'm an easy laugher. You can find me on any set, because I'm always laughing. If you love cinema as much as I do, and not many people do, and if you are focused and actually have something to offer, you will get somewhere with it. In real life there are no bad guys. Everybody just has their own perspective. I won't even think about acting in a role where I didn't do a backstory for a character. I don't judge my characters, and that's my job not to judge them. Dogs got personality. Personality goes a long way. If I'm doing my job right, then I'm not writing the dialogue, the characters are saying the dialogue, and I'm just jotting it down. You don't have to know how to make a movie. If you truly love cinema with all your heart and with enough passion, you can't help but make a good movie. If my answers frighten you, then you should cease asking scary questions. Don't write what you think people want to read. Find your voice and write about what's in your heart. A writer should have this little voice inside of you saying, "Tell the truth. Reveal a few secrets here." I've always equated the writing process with editing, sort of like when I get through editing the movie, that's like my last draft of the screenplay. I don't think there's anything to be afraid of. Failure brings great rewards in the life of an artist. To be a novelist, all I need is a pen and a piece of paper. I don't have to play the song all the way to the very end. I use it while it's good, and while it's cool, and while it's exciting, and then I get out. My plan is to have a theater in some small town or something, and I'll be the manager. I'll be the crazy old movie guy. When I'm doing a movie, I'm not doing anything else. It's all about the movie. I don't have a wife. I don't have a kid. Nothing can get in my way. I consider myself a student of cinema. It's almost like I am going for my professorship in cinema, and the day I die is the day I graduate. It is a lifelong study.